Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2 CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. It's week 47, and this is what our diggers came up with for today. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply head on over to the Patreon page linked in the video description. Now without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have a three-way team dig. Michael Madsen, Anton Panetta, and a new digger, Christopher Groff, dug up WINGAMES /arcade3 /MMAN. You know, earlier on, we covered a game called MMAN for Windows 3.1 here, and I've got a feeling this is the other version, because you guys will remember that I mentioned that there were actually a couple of these. Yeah, this one says Adventures of MMAN. Copyright 93, Brian Goebel. So, let's see if this is actually for $25. Considering the fact this was pretty revolutionary for a Windows 3.1 title. But let's actually see if this is the same one or not. So, extended sound. Okay. Fancy wipes, energy bar, animation, new game. Yeah, this is a different one for sure. Because if you'll recall, the first one we looked at, it started off in that one area, and I already forget how to jump. Oh, spacebar. How do I shoot then? Oh, right, you use the numeric keypad for this. Although I'm pretty sure some people were expecting like maybe a Mega Man type game, but, well, we already have the reappearing and disappearing platforms, so they're already Mega Manning it up right now. Oh yeah, this one. So for some reason, this particular version of it starts off with an enemy that just shoots homing shots at you, and then just sort of goes away. I'm remembering this now. And it's really hard to dodge those homing shots too, so it's like right from the start of the game, you get damaged. Whoa. Like springboards here. And now what? A couple teleporters. Well, one teleporter is probably going to be very painful. I'm going to guess it's this one. Yep. Actually, that wasn't so bad. Whoa. Timing on this one's tight. There we go. Although there's probably no real bottomless pits. I'm willing to bet if you drop down there, it's not instant death. That wasn't so bad. There's something on the ceiling there, though. No idea what that's about. Oh, hey, it's working like what... Okay, so... Clearly MMAN does have some Mega Man inspirations. That thing on the ceiling just dropped down and shot downwards, just like those things in the original Mega Man 1 on the NES. I guess I shouldn't be too... Whoa. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, but now we got one of these things. I got him. Only took a hit. So do we follow him, or... Whoa. Why is he shooting missiles? That's not good manners. Not that firing a missile would ever be good manners, but... And now he's gone somehow. Oh, we got this thing again. Remember this thing from the first one. Come on. Jeez, how many shots does it take? There, we actually got him. So, yeah, it does open up a path for us. Cool. Kind of low on energy, though. Oh, look, something on the wall that probably opens and shoots, just like in Mega Man. Not that that's a bad thing, but if you're gonna copy some sort of effect from, like, some kind of enemy or something, you should at least try to make the enemy itself original in some way. That's weird. You can have up to 9 shots in the air at a time. Weird number to make it, but whatever. So we can't actually go that way. So now that's making me wonder where we actually have to go, because if we go back this way, there wasn't really anything more to do. This doesn't bode well, because it kind of feels like we're stuck right now, because we can't really do anything. So there's either some kind of mechanic to the game I'm missing, or I'm actually legitimately stuck. And I'm not sure I want to spend hours trying to figure out which it is. Oh, you can climb while shooting? That's kind of handy. Doesn't make up for the fact I'm stuck, but... Anywho, so that was the other version of Microman. So I still find it weird that there's actually 2 different sort of copies of Microman out there, like unregistered copies. They're both supposed to be part of a registered Shareware version, but there's 2 different ones. So this is the other one. I don't really have too much to say more about this one other than what I originally said about the game in the first one, so... Oh, it was just fun to finally find this one again, I guess. Next up, Scott Perceval dug up WINGAMES /NEWWIN /loops11. I think I may have played this one before, though we're going to see in a second. Loops. And we've got a few WAV files and a text file. Loops Windows version 1.1. Program is freeware. Fair enough. 286 or higher. Windows 3.1, standard or enhanced, VGA, mouse, multimedia extension for sounds and music. Fair enough. Oh, are there MIDI files as well? Ooh, so we got sound effects and MIDI files. And the README doesn't actually say who made the game. Okay, how about the game itself? Loops Windows. Well, it's clearly some kind of puzzle game from the looks of it. Oh, we can test the music. Unable to play... Well, one of them works. Sort of. Oh, jeez. Oh, and you can actually choose a custom music file as well. But Music 1 is working now. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, new game. So what am I trying to do here? Well, I can rotate things. Whoa. Okay, so I'm basically trying to make shapes that loop around. But occasionally it's giving me pieces that are a bit trickier to work with. So I wonder what the actual challenge is in terms of... Oh, the timer starts going faster and faster. But it resets every time you place a piece, so... I don't know. Okay, it's starting to get a little more challenging than before, but... it's still fairly sane. The way it's building up the challenge is basically just making it so that certain kinds of pieces that are difficult to deal with come up more often. I will admit, though, that if someone wasn't used to this kind of gameplay or didn't have an idea of what they were doing or what they were going for, it probably would be a little challenging. I guess there's probably some people out there who would enjoy a game like this, but to me, this is just... It feels like I'm playing Rampart, but without the actual, like, combat and ships and castles and cannons. Yeah, it basically feels like I'm playing a lesser one part of the Rampart game as opposed to the entire game. So, I don't know. Take of that what you will. Oh, and apparently it locks your cursor into the game area. And if the time limit runs out, you don't die? Oh, it just changes the piece if you run out of time. Do you lose lives? Yes, you do lose lives whenever you... Huh. So is it gonna kill me then? Yep. And it laughed at me. Who made this? Christopher Yvonne. But yeah, one interesting thing, though, is it is a freeware program, so you're not paying money for this. So if this is your kind of thing, then there's nothing wrong with that. And before we get to Spree's successful dig, he did have a failed dig. And it's actually been a while since we've seen one of these. WINGAMES /WC/boink, and this one failed for a pretty simple reason. All we got's an executable. Uh-oh. Well, that's not gonna work so well. Oh, that was a quick failed dig. Spree's successful dig this week is WINGAMES /WC/ball-N13. This time I'm gonna guess probably something to do with balloons. Okay, it says it right there in the title. Read me. Balloons phrase game? Okay. Requires VB run 300. It is not there, so we'll just have to go grab it from a different location. Unless it's already in the Windows system, but we'll see. Not compatible with 100. Also contains 3D. Yeah. So we know it's made with Visual Basic because it's including a VBX file. So notes to previous users, doesn't matter to me. Shareware game. Free for 30-day evaluation, 30 days was registered the game. One person only. Okay, so what is the registration fee? Because you're saying right here, this game may be distributed freely, as long as you're not charging for it, except for $5 for the disc. So how much is the registration? Oh, there's a write file with the details of it? There is, register. It's $4. So that's actually a pretty cheap registration fee. So this is either going to be a very basic game, or... Apparently the creator was Stephen Frickle. Or Stephen Fricky? Frick? Actually, how do you pronounce that? Because, like, I mean, I want to say Stephen Frick, but that Frick is like something you would say as a... Frickay? Maybe it's Frickay. I'm going with that. Stephen Frickay. It's probably very wrong, but whatever. Okay, so... Has a maximize button, but doesn't maximize. Classic. So, options. Might as well turn the sound on. Don't know what EJ monitor would do. Set up timer functions? Huh. Instructions. So, let's see. Balloons is played much like the old-fashioned pen and paper game of Hangman. Oh, so it's basically Hangman. You don't have to explain Hangman to me. Okay, oh, whoops, my mouse is going right weird just a second. Joys of having a laser mouse. Okay, new game. What? Select style? Don't you mean like categories? Let's do thing. Main list, okay. So this is a thing that has a lot of letters on it, 14 letters to it. So let's try E. E is fine. S? T. Well, I haven't popped any balloons yet. I'm guessing that's how it'll be like a strike if you pick a wrong letter or something. I? L. Whoops. That was... It didn't, like, pop. It, like, went plunk or something. That's like a pop-up video sort of pop that happened. Okay, hang on. I've gone through all the vowels, and these are the only two vowels in this word? Concert tickets. Okay, so this is actually legitimately tricky. Let's try again. Wow. Yeah, legitimately tricky, because normally if you're playing like a game of Hangman, you've got something simple. This is not simple. We're talking Wheel of Fortune level of stuff here. So always start with E. Need more vowels, so an I. Still need more vowels. Okay. Try T. S? Seriously? Mickey Mouse something. Mickey Mouse what? Oh wait, it's W. Mickey Mouse watch. That's an interesting win sound. Also, the win box is resizable. You can literally make it a dot. Okay. So, that was Balloon's phrase game. It's basically just a hangman game, but it has some pretty tricky stuff to it, I'm seeing. And a lot of categories to choose from the looks of it. So, I guess if you want... oh, this is resizable too. If you want some kind of hangman game to pass the time that isn't hangman and has balloons instead of people getting hung to death, then, well, here you go.